From today, we have exactly 29 days to go for the Copenhagen Half Marathon, which is the one that I've been training for all these past few weeks. I recently came back to Copenhagen from my trip to Uzbekistan. You can go watch the video that I made. It was an amazing trip. But unfortunately, I had to get sick towards the end of it, which led to me not being able to run for 4 more days after I was back from Uzbekistan. That has definitely had an impact on my pace and how well I've been recovering and getting back into the running routine since I hadn't been running on that trip. I attempted my first speed session in like 24 days yesterday, and it did not turn out like I wanted. It was 400-meter repeats and I had to do that for 12 times at a pretty ambitious target pace of 3:55 minutes per kilometer. And I only managed to do like the first 4 or 5, and then I decided to just drop out of the workout and do not finish, because in some cases I could have been able to slow down, which I first thought about, but I didn't have that mental capacity and state to be able to finish in one pace. So I decided to jog back home. It was very humbling, and that also meant that my runner program got readjusted to the new reality, which is now no longer a sub 140 half marathon. While the plan is targeted for me to run in between a finish time of 1:37 and 1:41. So we have those 29 days to kind of make up for it, which is perfect because this morning I'm actually getting ready for an event that Say Sky is organizing. I'm gonna make breakfast and I'm gonna tell you a bit more about it. I always like to get ready in the mornings because for me, if I feel good, I'm gonna run good. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. What I'm not so sure about is which group should I join, because like I said, I'm going to this Say Sky event and it's basically called Suffer Patrol, and how it works is that we'll do different groups depending on your half marathon pace. So I'm pretty sure they start like pretty low and then they go up to like the 2 hours and 10 minutes. So my goal is sub 140, but I've been sick, I've been traveling, I don't feel like I have the fitness for it. So I'm thinking I'll join the group to run like a 1:45 half marathon, which is what I did because I have not run a single long run in a long minute. And I think it's just smarter and more important to be able to log those kilometers rather than joining a super fast group like 4:50 pace and then having to drop out, which is what I was also thinking. Take the risk knowing that I might have to drop out, or take the 5 average pace knowing that I think I'll comfortably be able to get through the workout. And it's basically a 2.5 kilometer warm-up followed by 4 kilometers at half marathon pace, 1 kilometer jog, 4 kilometers half marathon pace, 1 kilometer jog, 4 kilometers at half marathon pace, and then 2.5 kilometers cool down. I did it last year and it was so much fun, so hopefully this year we have good vibes. I think they even have pizza afterwards that I didn't even get a single slice to taste, but that's why we're fueling up. Testing a slightly different breakfast than I usually do. I'm usually like an egg kind of person, but I'm trying to just keep it very simple. We have carbs, we have sugar, we have the coffee, and we also have the electrolytes. And since this is a Say Sky event, I of course have to rep the brand, and I'm gonna be wearing one of my actually favorite shorts. I wear them so often. These are 6 inches, I believe, and I really like them because they have a pocket on the back where I'll usually keep my keys. They also have 2 on each side where I'll keep my phone. and they're also providing us with gels, so I might even pop them one of those in here as well. I'm probably gonna run the half marathon in these shorts, so it's always nice to test a race day outfit as well. And for the singlet, I don't really like running with my stomach up in the air, and I love their singlets. This is a plain white one that you've seen me plenty of times wear. I also have it in red, which is the one that I ran the marathon in black, in gray. I really like this one, so we're gonna get dressed before we are a bit too late. And as per the shoes, I'm just gonna wear my Asics Meta Speeds. You've seen these ones plenty of times. I really like them, although I should probably think about getting some new ones because the sole is starting to get a bit worn out. I'm such a heel striker, so you can definitely see that on the back of them. And yeah, hopefully we have a good race. I'm excited to see everyone and be a bit more social because I've been away, haven't really been interacting with people besides people from work. So it's always nice to start the morning with some other runners. This is the final fit. We have the singlet, the shorts, socks, and now I'm gonna get ready to go before I'm a bit too late. I'm gonna leave the camera here because there's no bag drop-off, unfortunately, or if there is, it's unsupervised. And I'll see you on the phone.
5 minutes jog. We're gonna do 5 minutes instead of 1K this time.
Yeah. 1:45. Half marathon race. Hi girl. I'm doing this so long. I'm dying. I took a gel and my I'm not quitting. Here we go. Yeah. You're doing good. Just slow down. You're doing good. Thank you. Guys, I'm feeling so horrible. I joined the fast group for the first 4K at 5 average. And then 1K warm-up, or not warm-up, jog in between. And then I joined the slower group. I was just gonna like drop out, but then one of my friends was like, okay, let's join like a slower group. So I joined the slower group. I did 4K and then 1K jog, and I got about to drop out. And then I met 2 other girls, and they're like, we're gonna join the slower one. I was like, okay, I'll try to join you. And I just did like not even 1K, and I'm dying, so I decided to stop. There's no point of pushing myself this hard, especially with a heart rate of like 188. That's not healthy, and I just wanna listen to my body. But it's not great, like feeling like this 29 days out of the half marathon. This just goes to show that life will put obstacles in front of you that you're gonna have to sort of try to skip around. And yeah, I'm just honestly doing my best.
Okay, so I'm very critical with my matcha, but this brand named Sato, they're doing a pop-up with this fake flower shop, I guess.
Yes.
And they are serving some really good matcha, I hope.
And also BMOs, you said?
Yes.
No? Do you know where they're from? The BMOs? Or
no idea. But I tried the matcha at home. It's so good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's hope it.
Skal du også have noget?
Okay.
Would you like any strawberry or raspberry? Or...
Jeg kørte den helt clean.
No, yeah, I think so too.
Straight,
Just
yeah.
clean.
Og sådan.
Også for mange er det lidt, måske lidt vildt at kunne få ud i soja med.
Præcis, men det smager.
Du har jo været en af de første, der har fulgt med. Det er vi bare super gode. Ja, det var en sjov snak i hvert fald.
Ja, det forstår jeg godt.
Ja. Men det er godt nok, altså det er godt nok sværere at få fat i.
Det er også et vildt. Eller bare drikker det.
Taking the perfect shot.
Getting it. I mean, they deserve some attention because it's really good.
It's super good. I can confirm.
How cute are these?
It's
like
so
the
nice.
boxes you get with a BMO from your favorite bakery?
Yes, they say it's from Senegas.
And like, what are the chances? Because we have a million bakeries, and then they made the matcha with soy milk.
Because I told them it's the best.
That's
now
so
they got it.
cute.
Yeah.
It's much later, and I wanted to talk a bit more about how the race went. Not a race, but you know, the Software Patrol 6K event went. And I was mainly concerned about my heart rate because it was super high. At some points of that event, I was running with a heart rate of 190, which is not healthy whatsoever. That's why I decided to slow down first, and if I wasn't able to maintain that pace that I was running at, then to stop, which is what I ended up happening. But I'm so happy that I showed up. I tried. I've been trying for 3 days now to try to get back into running and to the fitness level that I was before I went on my holidays, which was super good. I was so happy. I was hitting all of my target paces, but you know, these things can happen. And I'm gonna try to go to the gym tomorrow to also help build that strength back. That is gonna help me hopefully to go back to hitting those faster paces to help maintain the muscle that I have. And yeah, that was that. After that, I went to have like a little picnic with my friends, although I didn't quite eat much because I had the BMO and my stomach was like really hurting for some reason. I mean, I was also sick because I got a virus in Uzbekistan. That's probably why. I also got invited to a party that I decided not to go, or actually I did, but then I got home and I fell asleep. I think like just being exposed to the sun the whole day made me super tired. And on the one hand, like, it would have been fun, and I kind of get a bit of FOMO when everyone's just out enjoying themselves and it's sunny, it's, you know, Copenhagen summer. But on the other side, I think it's also like my body telling me to slow down. I've been on the go also on the trip, and since I've been back and I also got sick, I think it's my body saying you also need to rest, and that's kind of what I decided to do. And now I'm on the way to the supermarket because I decided that I want to make myself a nice dinner. So we're gonna get a few groceries to hopefully inspire us and make something nice. I got so bored today, but oh well. I'm in the kitchen now, my favorite place of the apartment, and I laid out the ingredients for dinner. I have gnocchi that we're gonna use as like the base, with some cabbage mix. This like red cabbage as well that I really like enjoyed eating in Uzbekistan, and I immediately thought I'm gonna buy some as soon as I'm back. Some mushrooms I'm gonna cut up as well. We have shrimps for the protein, and I'm gonna add some of this like cottage cheese, and I'm gonna try to make a like very simple sauce together with some lemon, some peanut powder, and some olive oil that I have. So it's gonna be like a bowl situation, and I haven't had like a solid meal today, so this is gonna be very good for me to restore some of the energy that was lost throughout the day, because I'm very good at sleeping, replenishing all like the nutrients, and not so good at resting, which we tried to fix today, and it's kind of working. Hopefully I'm well rested. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna try to whip that up, and I'm gonna make a little drink actually while I make my delicious dinner with this like juice that I have left over. I've been having this for a while, so I'm gonna finish this make a little drink, and hopefully have a nice dinner. I look so red. It's not the lighting, it's me. But I finally am sitting down with my food in front of me. It did turn out amazing, and the sauce is super good. I also wanted to say that I think that one of the reasons why I haven't been able to really like get back to running and actually feel good is because when I got the virus or the infection, I could only like eat, I had to avoid eating dairy and protein, so I was basically surviving on mushroom broth / vegetable broth with some rice crackers. So you can tell that I was not very fueled, and that goes to show that it comes with like weeks and days of eating healthy, resting, sleeping, and there's no such thing as an easy fix, meaning that if I would have eaten like plenty of carbs the day before, it's still not enough because it adds up like throughout the days. So I'm hoping that during this weekend that I've been trying to be mindful about my going out, my drinking, my sleep, my fuel, I'm gonna feel better and have a good week of running next week. When I did also say that I tried 3 times to get back to my fitness level running wise, is because I did attempt an easy run. It felt quite bad. My heart rate was so high, it was a bit concerning, and I was running like at my usual easy run pace with usually a heart rate below 140, and this time it was like almost at the 170s. So yeah, I did not feel great. And the second day I attempted some 400 intervals. I had to do 12 of those. I couldn't only complete half of it, and today turned out like you saw it did. So I'm just trying to not be too hard on myself. It's the first sort of like attempt back to running. I'm trying and I'm doing all the right steps. I know that bit by bit everything's gonna add up, and I'm gonna eventually get to where I want to be, even if it didn't look like I thought it would. We're still trying. I'm now gonna enjoy some Netflix while I eat this yummy food, and we'll see each other tomorrow morning once I go to the gym. Today is also the Ironman in Copenhagen, which mad respect if you're doing it. I'm gonna try to go out there for a bit to cheer on the people. I think it's such an important day for them. They've been spending so many months training and they deserve all the attention. But first we're gonna hit this like full body session and see how we feel. Hopefully it's not too packed. I see it's quite empty on the back, so that will help to ease back into it. And I always have this feeling when I go back to the gym, I feel a bit like self-conscious about people watching me and staring me, so hopefully I can get past the stage to feel fully comfortable. And I also started retaking creatine. I think I've showed it before, and I'm also excited to get back to it and take it very consistently, because now on the trip I was of course not taking it, so hopefully I can see some improvement on that side as well. It's quite empty, that's why I'm able to film. I don't want to speak too loud, but we already got our water that I'm gonna fill up because hydration is super important, and we'll go and hit the workout. I'm all done with this session now and I feel super accomplished. It was 4 different supersets that I recorded everything for you. It was starting to get quite packed when I was leaving, and I also wanted to say before I go home that I'm doing all this training with Rana as well, which is so cool. Rana is not only for runners that wanna train for a race or wanna have a maintenance plan, also for the gym, which is also super much needed as a runner, and I can highly recommend you go to the gym if you're running to avoid any injuries and also to improve your performance. I really like it because you can choose the days that you want to work out, if it's Tuesdays or Fridays. In my case I have Sundays, and also another day in the week. Also, which material do you have, so if it's stretching bands, barbells, dumbbells, whatever you might have, so that you're actually able to follow the program that it does for you. And also how long you want the sessions to be. I believe I have them set at 40 to 45 minutes because during the week I tend to be quite busy and I don't have the time for those 1 hour plus long sessions before work. And yeah, I also have it for runner specific or runner focused. You can do both. In my case, I decided to do the runner focus so that I actually do exercises that are gonna help me improve running and target those areas that you use a lot, like your glutes, your calves, also your inner thighs. So yeah, there's a bit for everyone. You can check it out with code Astrid. I also have a link that takes you straight to the app if you want to try it out for 2 weeks for free. You can try to build your program customized to you and see what it would look like and see how you like it. But I'm super happy overall, and I can't believe that we're only 28 days away from the half marathon today. I definitely have a lot of work to do next week running wise, but it's the first week back. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself, and now we're gonna go home, shower. I need to stop by the grocery store to buy a few cleaning supplies for the house, and we'll change and actually go tanning today.